Good morning to you, Ben. Thanks for joining us. How are things?
Yeah, very good. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, fantastic. You're sitting on the plane, heading on a well-deserved holiday, I believe?
Yeah, heading off for a couple of weeks, freshen up in Queensland. So hopefully we can head out on a high with a win at Flemington today.
Yeah, let's start off with race number 6 on the program. There's an ocean park in here getting to 1,600 metres by the name of Killer Valley. Looking forward to this race, the 6th on the program.
Yeah, this looks the real highlight of the day at Flemington. Some smart 3-year-olds all clashing here. Can't wait to see Killer Valley have his second start after a most impressive debut at Ballarat on the synthetic track. Actually ran the fastest last 400, last 1,200, last 200, all of the meeting. And it was a day where there were benchmark 70s on the program, so I thought it was a really smart win. The horse he beat by 8 lengths, has a little bit of talent too, even though he was beaten at his next start too in Baracus. So I think he's arguably the most exciting horse running at Flemington today. I don't think it's a one-horse race, though. We've got a lot of respect for Twilight Run, who was terrific first up at Caulfield, running one of the fastest last 200-metre sectionals of the day. I think he's another horse that's going to relish the big open spaces at Flemington, getting to 1,600 metres. So I think one of those two will win. I think there's some horses making a little bit of a market for them, horses like Fastos, etc., that I'd be happy to take on. But really looking forward to seeing Killer Valley, and I think the big danger to him might be Twilight Run. So, better than $3 and $6-ish for Twilight Run. You could probably have something on both of them.
Yeah, Killer Valley got in as short as $2.90 on tab.co.nz, getting out to $3 now. Race number 3 at 3 o'clock this afternoon. This one over 1,800 metres. Presently is the race favourite in this, and it's been well backed. The Ben Allen ridden, Ken Keys trained. $5.50 on opening into $3.80 around presently in the third.
Yeah, she has been. I found that quite interesting. The horse I'm keen on here is Huntley Castle, who looks a potential Derby type in the making. This race, the Bowley Handicap offers either Oaks or Derby ballot exemption to the winner. Huntley Castle, I thought, was really good in stronger races over shorter distances, both first and second up this preparation. They opted to miss the Tars Rossi Series final and head to a maiden at Bendigo last time out, where he beat the older horses, and that was only a narrow margin. There was a good gap back to third, and he ran really fast time relative to the class in winning at Bendigo, beating the older horses. So I thought that was a strong enough performance to be. I thought he deserved to be a clear favourite in this race, and which is a pretty moderate race in terms of exposed form. So at the current price, I think nearly $4 available for Huntley Castle. I thought he was one of the better bets on the program.
Okay, so Huntley Castle and Killer Valley, you've given us a decent push for both of those. What about on the remainder of the card at Flemington? Is there anything worth noting for us?
Yeah, race 7, Sylvia's Mother. She looks pretty obvious, but I think she deserves to be a clear favourite. And in the 8th race on the program, I thought Reykjavik deserves to be a clear favourite as well. So I could have a little something on Radipole, but Reykjavik and Sylvia's Mother look two others that are pretty hard to beat.
Okay, Ben, thank you so much for your time here this morning. Enjoy your holiday up in Queensland.
Thank you very much for having me on.
There's Ben Asgari, regular here on the Punters Lounge Live, and he can pull through with a couple of winners. Huntley Castle at $3.90, Jai McNeil. Killer Valley, who was very, very impressive. The Ocean Park going from 1,400 up to 1,600. So there's a couple of ticks there at $3. Twilight Run for Bo Mertens at $6. Sylvia's Mother, Michael Poy to do the riding, $2.30. Reykjavik and Radipole, $3.20 and $13 respectively there for Ben Asgari at Flemington.